Hello, welcome to my informative guitar video. We will be going over the parts of an acoustic guitar in this first segment. The first part is the headstock. The headstock can be found right above the neck of the guitar at the very top. The headstock has tuning pegs on it, which you can use to tune the strings individually on the guitar. Further down the guitar, we have the frets. The frets are located on the neck, and the frets are what allow you to play notes. By putting tension between the frets, you can play any notes you want. Next up, we have the sound hole. The sound hole is what allows the sound from the strings and vibrations in the air to resonate inside of the guitar's chamber and then come back out as music that is much louder and much more in tone. Next to the sound hole, we have the pick guard, which keeps your guitar from getting scratched up from all your picking. Our next topic will be the strings' numbers and letters. The letters of the strings go from 6 to 1 in the order of E, A, D, G, B, E. That's E, A, D, G, B, E. Now, it may be hard to remember this at first, but just remember, you'll be playing guitar for a very long time, so you'll have plenty of chances to remember this. Next up is the numbers. The numbers, as you can see on screen, are from the bottom of the guitar to the top of the guitar when you are holding it. Here is a more in-depth view of the guitar. Now I'm holding it. This is how you would hold it normally. And the first string would be this one here, the very bottom. The second would be the one above it, and then so on and so forth. At the top, we reach the sixth, the very last string. That is how you count the strings. And now you can see in depth that it goes E, A, D, G, B, E. And here is it up close.
E, A, D, G, B, from top to bottom. And then finally E.
Next up, we'll be going over how to play a note clearly and precisely. So what you're going to want to do is you find your fret that you want to play your note on. Let's say, for example, 6th ring, 3rd fret. Alright? So here you can see I'm not pressing it over here. Listen to what it sounds like. If you press it right next to the previous fret, it's going to sound like that. It's going to buzz because you don't have a lot of tension on this next fret. And you got to press hard. You have confidence. If you don't have confidence and you press lightly, it's going to sound a lot muted and it's going to buzz even more. If you press it nice and firm, even back there, it sounds clear. If you press it up here, you don't have to press it as much, and you can make it sound nice and clear. Just like that. You can even press it in the middle, but you just got to press it a little harder. That's about it. Next topic is, of course, tuning. So what you're going to want to do, go grab a pick. Thankfully, I have one right here, so you can get a nice clear sound. And you're going to get your tuner, and what you're going to do, you're going to turn it on, of course. And I untuned my first string, so let's get into it. That's nice and untuned, right? That's a D sharp, high D sharp. You're going to look at the tuner, it'll tell you D sharp. You know the first string, from what I've told you, is E. So you're simply just going to turn this way, this direction, and you're going to turn it until you see that little meter come to a nice medium E. And that's nice and perfect tuned. Now I'll untune it and show you what I see. Now, my tuner is built into the guitar, so here's what you see. See, it's D sharp. We twist the knob a bit. And it goes up. Now it's a low E. Oh, I turned it off. My dog just yawned. Don't mind that. Now it's a low E. See? And then we tune it a little more. You're all set. You got your guitar tuned, you're ready to play. You got to do that with all your strings. Make sure they're nice and tuned. Make sure they're right in the middle. Usually it'll have a little bar from left to right, and you want to get that bar centered right in the middle, and then you're good to play. You can play for anyone. If you don't remember the tune, you'll sound like you don't know what you're doing, because one of your notes will be like this. It'll sound like that when you're playing your chords. Instead of doing this, it'll sound like this. It'll sound ugly. Next up on the list, we got holding a guitar. You're gonna hold your guitar, right? You're not gonna hold it like this. I've seen people do it. It is weird. Do not do it. People play like this. People play like this. You play like this. You put it on your knee. That's why it has the dent. You don't put it here. Some people do this. This is completely wrong. If you do this, you are a menace to society. Do not talk to me. You put it right here, okay? Get out of here. You put it right here. You're going to strum, not down here. Because listen how that sounds. That sounds weird. If you play it over here, it's half better. Right over the hole, it's nice, loud, clear. That's all you need. Nice, loud, clear. Nice. That's how you hold it. The pick. Now the pick is a different story. You grab your pick. Some people hold it like this. Some people hold it. Here, let me come up closer and show you. Some people hold it like this. No. Some people hold it like, I don't even know how to show you. It's so confusing. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your finger. This is how I learned it. And you're going to do this. You make a thumbs up. Now, you're going to place it right here. It's so hard to see this. You're going to place it right here. And then you're just going to pinch. You're just going to pinch it. And now you got it. And you're going to go strum your guitar. That's all. Easy as that. This is a fret diagram. Fret diagrams show you where to put your fingers when you play chords. So, for example, you can see on this one, open would be those zeros at the top, and that means you don't press anything. You just let it ring. And it'll tell you exactly where to put it. It'll put a number on each of the frets, or an X, and then that means you should press it on that spot. And once you press all the spots and strum, you'll have the chord down. Now, sometimes they'll replace the O's with X's. X's mean that you have to not play that note and avoid playing it. Because if you play that note, it will sound bad in the chord. Lastly, I will be showing you what tabs are and how to play them. As you can see up there, we have some tabs. Now those would be the tabs for Wipeout, a very simple song, fun to learn. One of my first songs that I learned. Now, to play Wipeout, you're essentially going to go on the 6th string, right? And you're going to go 0, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 3, 0, just like it says to do. And it's simply telling you which frets to press. So 0 would be nothing, so you just leave it open. And you can remember that by 0, and O looking the same, and open starting with O. So, open, 3, 4, 5. Now they put markings on the guitar for you to notice. See, they put a marking on 5. Usually they put one on 3. And it makes it easier for you to find your notes. So you don't have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can simply go, oh, there's 5, so we know 3 is 2 before that, right? That's simple addition, simple numbers. And you can go a little faster eventually. You get faster and faster as you train. And it gets fun. But it's a simple riff you can learn. You can try it. It's good for testing your speed. As you can see, I've used it to test my speed. Hope you have fun with it. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.